I told you this would start happening. That guy decided to go and arrest the sheriff of his county. He went heavily armed. He went to lock up the sheriff. Let's put a picture up of the sheriff. I'm going to give you the background of this story. He was not killed. He was not shot. They actually decided to fight him physically while he was armed. And he went there to lock up the elected sheriff of his county. Here's the story. Clay County, Florida. Yep, Florida. The Clay County Sheriff's Office said the man who was openly carrying a firearm decided to go and arrest the sitting sheriff inside of the sheriff's office. Let's put his picture up again. His name is Robert Abel, all right? Robert Abel, 55 years of age, was armed and arrested. They found in his truck a go bag containing ammunition, body armor, 2 knives, medical supplies, medication, a change of clothing, and what we call meals ready to eat, or MRESs. He had this in anticipation of arresting the sheriff of that county. Keep his picture up. When this criminal arrived to the Clay County Sheriff's Office, deputies said they tried to disarm him in the parking lot. He put up a fight before eventually being taken to the ground. Let's put up a picture of the sheriff's office. All right, he pulled up, he's armed. He goes to arrest the sheriff. And they do not shoot him, they do not tase him, they do not kill him. They simply, physically fight him. All right, Abel reportedly told deputies that he was working for the president of the United States and he had come to arrest the sheriff. Her name is Michelle Cook. Let's put up a picture again. Michelle Cook, she has some commentary out there about this incident. She did do an interview with the local press. She is the only female sheriff in Florida's 67 counties. The staff was prepared for Abel because he had previously called making threats towards the sheriff. She's the only woman elected sheriff in the entire state of Florida. Records show Abel has a valid carry and conceal permit. It's unlawful to openly carry a firearm in Florida unless you are a law enforcement officer. And it is forbidden to enter a sheriff's office with a concealed firearm. Doing so is a 3rd-degree felony. Abel was charged with illegally carrying a gun, threatening the sheriff, and resisting arrest. Now, this guy has all of the prerequisite qualifications to have a firearm, okay? He has his permit, he has his license to carry, his concealed permit. He goes up to arrest the sheriff. Where do you think he gets the idea that he should be able to go up and lock up the sheriff? Well, I don't know, maybe from right-wing conservative commentators who have said this is what you need to do. Maybe from people that go around this country now, even former FBI agents who are literally training individuals how to overthrow their city and county government. Maybe he got the idea from the fact that Donald Trump told terrorists to go and storm the US Capitol, impede the process that's constitutionally mandated, and stop the progress of the new United States president being certified. Maybe he got the idea when the federal government decided not to charge those terrorists with the crimes they were actually guilty of, but instead giving them community damn service. Maybe that's where he got the idea from, that he has a certain privilege, that his privilege has now been empowered by the reality of the systemic structure that has failed to hold people like him accountable. Maybe he got the idea when white supremacist terrorists had a plan to kidnap a sitting governor and Donald Trump supported them. Maybe that's where the radicalization is coming from. Ms. Tucker, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so boom, guess what? His president did tell him he could do it, but it was President Trump. It wasn't the one we got right now. So first of all, I don't know if he went to go arrest her or kidnap her, because he had a whole date kit in his trunk. So we're missing the attempted kidnapping, right? Because he was going to arrest her and take her where? He was already at the police station.
Yeah.
But we need to be mindful of stuff like this, and we need to start getting it corrected. Because we don't punish these actions the way we're supposed to, these type of folks still think it's okay that they could do stuff like that. But the slave catcher days are over. You don't get to just go out and arrest whoever you feel you want to arrest because you got an attitude today. So hopefully, they press charges and they press him hard and he go to jail for a long time because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I need somebody, damn it, I need somebody to say, we are going to prosecute to the fullest extent of the law. We're going to warn everybody never to do this again.